Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we are going to take a look at a performance from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremonies of 2025, which just happened last weekend. This is a performance by The Killers, a name you might remember because The Warning have opened for them before, and we've done one of their songs on the channel. But this time, they're performing a Warren Zevon song because Warren Zevon, after many, many years of fans trying to get him into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, are now rejoicing that he is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And he was actually inducted by David Letterman, who was somebody that had him on his show many, many times, including doing his last TV appearance. There's a famous Warren Zevon quote about life. It's enjoy every sandwich. And he said that on his last time on David Letterman. So we're going to see a little bit of Dave ahead of the clip, and then we're going to hear the Killers performing Lawyers, Guns, and Money. There is a swear word in this, so just be aware. If the kids aren't ready, scoot them out of the room for this one. Very much looking forward to hearing somebody actually perform Warren Zevon. I have been a fan for a long time. I don't have a lot of vinyl. I've got a couple albums, but I thought this was the most appropriate thing to bring out, the best of Warren Zevon. And it does have Lawyers, Guns, and Money on it. It actually has all the words. He is worthy. Linda Ronstadt sang a bunch of his songs. He's worth checking into, but you'll see that after you see this song, I believe. I'm familiar with the song because I'm a Warren Zevon fan. Okay, Adrian, do you have any thoughts on any of this before we look at it?
Well, I'm just looking forward to hearing this. I'm not too familiar with Warren Zevon, although I have a lot of respect for him, because I know he's done a lot.
Yeah, he had some hits, not very many, though. Mostly other people had hits with his songs. But I think one of his biggest hits was probably Werewolves of London. Oh, Werewolves of London. Do you know that one? No?
Sounds familiar. Yeah. I can't recall the tune, but it sounds familiar, though. Werewolf in London.
Was like that.
I know that riff.
Yeah. You know, a werewolf walking into Trader Vic's and his hair was perfect. Anyway, it's a good song. But but this is Lawyers, Guns, and Money. Why don't we check this out? Again, fresh off the presses. Just happened a couple days ago. All right. And we'll discuss after.
All righty.
You know, in a way, I'm glad the guitar gets a bigger reaction than I'm surrounded by Killers joke. This is the guitar, and by God, tonight it's going back to work. Yeah.
That was
Dave?
Warren's guitar.
It's all yours, sir.
Warren died 2004.
So now, to put Warren right in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's going to be the Killers and Waddy Wachtel. Congratulations, Warren. Thank you for everything. Enjoy every sandwich. Thank you, folks. Taking this home.
The way I always do. How was I to know she was with the Russians too? I was gambling in Havana. I took a little risk. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Dad, get me out of this. Hi-ya! I'm the innocent bystander, but somehow I got stuck between a rock and a hard place. a desperate man. Send lawyers, guns, and money. The shit has hit the fan. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Send lawyers, guns, and money.
All right, Adrian, what'd you think of that?
Quite excellent performance.
Yeah. Good performance for sure. It was pretty much spot on, I can tell you, just because
Yeah.
I know the song well. This is definitely one of the ones, I mean, he was basically doing exactly what Warren Zevon did on the vocals.
Yeah.
Warren's a smart guy.
Yeah, needing lawyers, guns, and money sounds like serious trouble. Sounds like somebody's in trouble in this song.
That's the whole thing about it. That's really funny. Let me see here. Hold on. Where are the words? Because I got them here. I'll put them up on screen if I can later on. But where is it? Lawyers, guns. Well, I went home with the waitress the way I always do, but how was I to know she was with the Russians too? Not good. I was gambling in Havana. I took a little risk. Whoops. Send lawyers, guns, and money, Dad. Get me out of this. And then I'm the innocent bystander. Somehow I got stuck between the rock and a hard place, and now I'm down on my luck. Now I'm hiding in Honduras. I'm a desperate man. Send lawyers, guns, and money. The shit has hit the fan. That's the whole lyric sheet right there.
Yeah.
So it just gives you enough to think about, like, okay, what kind of trouble is this guy in? But whatever it is, it's serious. Lawyers, guns, and money. I'm telling you.
Lawyers, guns, and money. That's some serious stuff.
He's got a lot of really cool and offbeat songs like that make you think for a moment, you know. Roland the Headless Thompson Gunner. Good one. Excitable Boy. That's a particularly interesting one where he kills his prom date. It's ridiculous. Yeah, stuff like that, you know, like I say, a little offbeat. But again, yes, a number of artists had hits with his material, including Linda Ronstadt. Like he wrote Poor, Poor, Pitiful Me, you know, among many other things. He wrote Hasten Down the Wind, which was a title track to one of her albums, and many others. So he's a worthwhile artist. I think the Killers did great here. You know, they really threw themselves into it and did justice to the song. Waddy Wachtel is one of the Section, the famous group of musicians that backed so many California artists back in the early 70s, starting with Jackson Browne. So it would be Waddy, it would be Lee Sklar on bass. Everybody's heard of Lee by now. He was also James Taylor's bassist from Mudslide Slim for about the next 20 years after that album, 15, 20 years after that album. And also Russ Kunkel on drums, who also shows up everywhere. And Danny Korchmar, too, sometimes. And he was James's best friend. But, I mean, they went on and they showed up on the Linda Ronstadt albums. They showed up on the Warren Zevon albums. They got around. They were in heavy demand.
Yeah, one thing, I'm going to make a guess, but that guy with the cream-colored Les Paul, might that have been Waddy Wachtel?
Yep. He's getting up there now. They're all approaching 80 years old, you know, and they're still touring. I mean, Waddy is perfectly healthy, as I understand it. And I know that Leland Sklar is. He's doing great. I mean, he's out all the time. I think he's been touring lately with Lyle Lovett, you know, and that's been going great. Yeah, he's 78 years old. Waddy is. So yeah, he's got quite the career in music. He is worth looking into as well. You know, just look for the albums where these guys played on the backup, and it's going to be a good album. Yeah, they were good friends with Warren Zevon for sure. And it's about time he got his due, so it's good to see that.
Yeah.
All right, folks, well, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? And if you know anything about Warren Zevon, or if you did before this video, that is to say, or if you watched the ceremony, and yeah, just give your thoughts in general. And if you have other suggestions for us, leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you later.